Hello and welcome back, Nuggets. This is Ensign Fun Times here, and I am on Ventrilo with a couple of friends. And I don't know if you can really hear them, but if you can, it's cool. I'm gonna say hi to them real quick right now. Yeah, I'm here. I'm just recording for Tube of You, so just to let you know. But oh yeah, they've toned down the planetoids so much, man. I'm telling you, like it used to be you could have two planetoids full of water that you're mining at the same time. Now you can only have one. It sucks. No, you can call in a miner. It's just um, like it still has the planetoids there. It's just you can't have two of the same kind. So, like, say before I could have two water mines and say Hatir or something like that. Now you can only have now there's only one water planetoid. Period. There can't be another one if there's already one in the system. That's actually a really good drop. Module hardening level 3, really good. Exactly. Hold on, I'm gonna take my headset out. Is it okay if I let my viewers hear your voice, or would you not want to be heard? Alright. Alright, earbuds out. Here we go. This is a little, it's kind of interesting. Crispy, say hello to the viewers.
Hello, viewers.
But yeah, they kind of really screwed up the planetoids. I mean, that is not a smart move on Galactica's part, I'm telling you.
I'll have to be honest, it doesn't really affect me because I don't drop mines except to perhaps draw players, but I don't mine planetoids, so it really doesn't affect me. But I understand what you're saying.
The only reason I would ever mine a planetoid is to get water out of it. And even then, I can just go ahead and blast rocks for that. Which I got like 900 something out of like 30 seconds of mining a water asteroid. Whereas for a planetoid, it would have taken, let's see, it's 200 each. It would have taken about 4 minutes compared to the 30 seconds.
I'm not being bothered by other. I'm not being bothered by other players. Oh, okay. If I'm not being bothered by other. I'm not being bothered by other players. I can make the circle in Munin and probably mine 40 to 50,000 in an hour.
Yeah, see, but that's the thing. It takes you an hour, whereas if you were smart about where you were mining, or if you were just having a lucky day or something like that, you could mine easily the same amount, maybe even more, within less than an hour. Whereas for a planetoid, it would take you quite a while.
It's all different playing styles. I find it very boring to sit on top of a planetoid and guard it. And you go around shooting rocks. You also shoot NPCs, drones, and get all the other loot and everything else that comes along with it. So I enjoy that better.
Well, and plus the fact that like in my escort, which is what I'm in now, I'm in my mall. I'm starting to upgrade it a little bit more and learning to pilot it a bit better. The simple fact is, I'm able to have mining cannons on one side and normal cannons on the other, and be able to like defend myself, but then also not at the same time, but maybe be able to be mining while I'm attacking or defending myself, and so it's pretty useful being able to have rocks. But then again, whereas where you can have one scanner and have a mine going and be able to have full defensive stuff, it's just a matter, yeah, like you said, of It's just a matter of playing style, you know.
Exactly. I used to mine with mining cannons. I really liked them, but a few updates ago, they did something to them, and my mining cannons now only hit about 40% of the time. I gave up. I just use Tillium ammo and shred them with my big guns.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And then like, there's also the fact that you might be able to get more cubits out of an enemy, out of like blasting tons of enemies, than out of blasting rocks for a good hour or so. You could get like maybe 2 times as many cubits if you were hunting right. You could get 2 times as many cubits within half an hour, whereas it would take you an hour to get the same amount of cubits. I hope you guys don't find this boring. This is what
Well,
we
at the
talk
time
about
we've
often.
been chatting, I've downloaded half of the new cache file.
Oh gosh, there's a new cache file? I didn't even notice.
Well, yeah, every time there's an update, yes.
Jeez.
They did an update today, and I looked at the forums before I logged in, and there seems to be a lot of problems.
There's always problems with it. Like, no matter what game it is, there's always going to be a couple problems when they first put a patch through. Like, Minecraft, for instance, they always put out a patch, like a patch up for a lot of bug issues that went out with a recent update. Like, I think the last like extreme update they had was like the Redstone update. They had so many patches for that thing, it was unbelievable. Just going ahead and using a DC pack here, it allows you to heal your ship. I'm just doing it kind of. I think I might start doing play-by-play kind of stuff like I'm doing now. I have 4 cannons of fast caliber and medium fast caliber, and the fast ones are more for strike ships, and then the semi-fast ones are more for like bigger ships, like escorts and stuff. Although they both work equally well for like if you're going up against an escort. The small cannon batteries, they don't do much damage, although they fire a lot, so they do a gross amount of damage. And by gross, I mean they do, like overall, they do a massive amount of damage. But it takes a couple of shots for them to actually be able to get up to the amount of damage that, say, a claw was up to. I don't know if you guys find this boring, but I might eventually like do maybe a Dota 2 or I don't know. Let me in the comments below. Let me know what you find is boring, what you find is not boring, and just let me know. And yeah, typically it's kind of slow like this unless there's a big fleet battle going, and it's kind of hard to get it going when you're on the Gemenon server because of the fact that there are high levels on here. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and ask Crispy about that. So I saw that one of those jerk high levels was like posting about how we were all pansies on the forums. What do you think about that, man?
I think that they're frustrated because the faction switch didn't fix what they'd hoped it would fix, and they're not getting the play that they wanted to get. A couple of the high-level players that switch sides, their attitudes have gotten so bad that I refuse to play with them anymore. I see them, I jump away, and it frustrates them. And that's why they're calling us pansies, because we don't want to fight them. I don't want to fight them. It's just a couple, 3 in particular, that it didn't fix what they thought it was going to fix, and they're just frustrated.
Yeah, I imagine we would get pretty frustrated if we were in sort of the same situation. Like they weren't coming out to us, we were hunting them, they would jump away. I imagine they'd get pretty frustrated as well. And I kind of understand where they're coming from, but then again, they also have to think they caused it. They're causing us to not want to fight them by throwing big temper tantrums and stuff like that.
Well, I told one of the players I'm speaking about said something to me in open chat a couple days ago. I said, "Hey, I play the way I gotta play. You made it this way." And I don't think he appreciated that, but him and several of the other high-level players that switched sides, to me, spoiled the game. You can't artificially balance something. You just got to let it happen on its own.
Yeah, exactly. And now they have like an overweight amount of players on the Cylon side, and it's kind of, um, you know, out of control, I guess you could say.
Right, and along with that, several of our high-level players that didn't switch sides have left the game. They quit for probably the same kind of reason. So it's overwhelmingly Cylon on the Gemenon server, and we're kind of basically just playing a guerrilla game, sneaking around trying to get our things done and avoid the overwhelming odds.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of like, that's part of the reason why I'm recording this and putting it up on like the forums and stuff like that, is so that I can be able to reach out to other gamers out there that would be interested in this kind of game and say, hey, look, we need a little bit of help on the colonial side over here. And so, you know, that way we can get more, guys on our side, more low levels that we can eventually train up and be able to build up better. And one major issue that I've noticed that we have is we don't have as many good strike pilots that we need, that we have to train the Nuggets with. And I mean, I'm a decent strike pilot, but compared to like some of the other guys, like he's an amazing strike pilot. But like, I've learned a lot from him and a lot from all the other guys that were on, but like don't come on anymore. And I've learned a lot from like you and all the other high levels. And so what we need to do is we need to give them the sort of same mentorship. We need to tell them what they're doing wrong, what they're not doing wrong, what they have to improve on, what they have to like stop trying to do. And so, yeah, we need, like, if we find a low level out there, we need to start training them. Sorry to go off on a tangent like that. Oh gosh.
It's okay. I am not a strike pilot. I will occasionally get in it just for giggles and grins. I am not a strike pilot.
And that's perfectly okay. You can be whatever the heck you want to be. Like, this game is very fun because of the simple fact that you can be whatever you want to be. Oh my gosh. Well, time flies when you're having fun. I'm going to go ahead and tell Crispy about the
whole... I finally got into the game, and my wingmates that are on say they haven't noticed any real bugs so far, so I don't know.
Yeah, there could be a couple bugs. I haven't noticed anything yet, but we're about all out of time for this recording. So, yeah. So, like and subscribe. And so we'll talk to you later, Crispy.
You too. You take it easy.